Going live. Oh, are we live? What does that mean?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter. Oh. Anybody hear that? I got some people who funny edits. Terrence, what's up, Terrence? Terrence, I have a question for you. Look, I'm getting right to it because I have a question for Terrence. And I don't know if y'all are, follow Terrence. Go subscribe to my boy Terrence because that's one of my good friends. And he talks about, he knows all the comics and all that stuff. But I saw today, did you see the new Wonder Woman movie? I was busy, but I got a little, because I'm notification squad of Terrence. I wanted notification squads, and it said that it popped up, and it said Terrence had Wonder Woman movie review, and I was like, did Terrence see 1984? Oh, okay. What was your? I didn't get a chance to watch his videos. I haven't gotten a chance to do a lot. I've been busy working. But was the old Wonder Woman? I was like, because I was wondering, I was like, how did Terrence get to see the new Wonder Woman movie? Oh, it was the first film. All right. Oh, that was hot. So yesterday, did you watch? They had, Amanda, yes, I love Govinda. Did you see my new Govinda movie? Or I said movie, trailer, song reaction? And his birthday, Govinda's, is on December 21st, which is my sister's. But I'm a bigger fan of someone else. My boyfriend, Ritik. But I was talking because Terrence. This is because me and Terrence, we used to do some lives together, right, Terrence? We're going to have to, because after I watch Wonder Woman 1984, which is coming out on Christmas, so, we can't, I'm not going to be doing any reviews or anything like that on Christmas Day. But that is a movie I think I want to talk to Terrence about. We should try to get together and do something for that. I know, I would love to talk to Terrence. I miss talking to you. And then things got crazy in the world and COVID's hit and then just busyness and I'm virtual schooling, but we're going to have a little holiday break. And over that, we should get together and try to chat about it because I'm excited for the new Wonder Woman. Yesterday they had, I don't know if you were on the DCfandom.com and I was disappointed at it because they did the virtual red carpets or something. And they showed though, which it went on YouTube also, right? The first scene and the Amazon women were back. I was like, the Amazon women. And they were doing the games. I was excited because that was my favorite part of Wonder Woman. I know it was Terrence's too. So I am so excited about the Wonder Woman. I even watched that whole virtual, which I was like, that's all I got. It was some virtual experience and I marked it on my calendar and they were supposed to do this big thing. The best part was showing that the beginning first clip, that was the best part of it. But then they put it right on YouTube and I was like, well, why did I have to try to mark my calendar and wait for all this? So you're just going to put it right on YouTube. That was the best part of it. Anyway, we should get together and talk about Wonder Woman because I'm so excited. Look, Terrence, I'm representing Wonder Woman right here. So I'm excited about Wonder Woman. All right, who else is here? Let me see. We got Sandeep's here. We got Nalish. Yes, I just watched the reaction to come to India. We will meet him. Oh, Nalish, I would love to meet. There's a whole list of people I want to meet when I go to India. Look, I didn't say if. I said one day I am going to visit my India, and we're gonna make a lot of trips. We got to see Govinda's one. Top of my list. You know who the top of my list is? My boyfriend Ritik is always on the top of my list. Hi, I just saw Tejas. Who else is here? Oh, Winter Knight's here. Star-Lord. Hey, Winter Knight. And Star-Lord's so enthusiastic, this woman. Who, me? Y'all know I'm a morning person. I'm like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, let's get going. Then I drink coffee and I'm like, let's do it. Let's, woo! I need to calm down. Oh, he's like a zombie in bed. I'm seeing WW84 on the 20. They playing it on the 23rd over there in Australia winter night. I'm jealous. I'll be seeing it on the HBO Max. I already have HBO Max. They're showing it like here. Theaters are open in my town, not everywhere. My town has theaters open, which I was like, I would love to see Wonder Woman on the big screen, right? But listen, as much as I love me with some Wonder Woman, that ain't worth no COVID to go see some Wonder Woman. When it's on HBO, maybe if it wasn't on HBO Max, I might have been like, all right, let's go. Let's put on a mask and our shields and our radioactive biohazard suits and go see Wonder Woman. But it's already on HBO Max and I have HBO Max and I was like, all right, that's how I'm watching it. Oh, they have advanced screenings there. I'm jealous. Winter night, you're gonna have to come and tell me exactly what you after you watch it, because they have some of the big outlets have seen it, right, and they have some great reviews. And I asked my Warner Brothers PR people. I messaged them when I saw all these people got the early screenings, and I was like, "Where's mine?" Look at me being demanding. I was like, "Where's my early screening? Don't they know Crazy Amanda Reacts needs to do a Wonder Woman review? Don't y'all know?" They were like, "Nope." They were like this. Who's Crazy Amanda Reacts? But no, but actually, I don't know. They just said they didn't have in my town, St. Louis, where I live. They said they didn't have any of the early screenings for like any press. No media, no press gets the early screenings. So I guess I don't know. They hate us. I don't know. What else? Sometimes in life you're awake but still asleep. I'm either asleep or awake, Terrence. I don't know about you. If I'm too tired that I need to sleep, I just pass out, and I could pass out anywhere. But it's one or the other. I did watch Tenet. I watched Tenet in an early in an early screening for. They had just a handful of press, like 5 or 6, and they gave us our own theater, and we all spaced out and everything. And I watched Tenet on the big screen. Who was it that asked me that? Sandeep? Oh, yeah. I watched it on the big screen, which I haven't watched it on, like, regular TV yet, and I want to see the difference. Because on the big screen, it was the sound in Tenet, right? When you're watching on the big screen, they have the Dolby Digitals, and it was just like, I don't know, the music and the sound and everything in Tenet, it was just like, boom. As far as like, I'm liking it, I liked it enough as much as I can understand it. I was like, what's going on in Tenet? I don't know if it's because of the sound, you couldn't hear a lot. I mean, that was one big complaint. The sound in Tenet, they were like, the music was boom, boom. But then when they talked, half the stuff I was like, what did he just say? Like, I couldn't keep up with it. So another thing, I'd like to watch it with like the subtitles on to understand, because I think that was a big part of why I didn't understand it, because I couldn't hear half the stuff they said. And then all the weird, I was like, after I watched it, I said, I'm gonna have to watch this movie about 3 more times and 2 times in reverse to understand what was going on with the subtitles. But you know what? But despite all that, I still liked it. The action in it, it had my boy Edward from the Twilights. I mean, he did good, right? And what was the other guy? What is his name? Washington? What is his first name? No, that was Christopher Nolan's the director guy. Washington, is that his name? And plays the other one. I mean, all the acting was really good too. So yeah, I liked it, but I wonder if I just be able to watch it again and have the subtitles on. I wonder if that would help me a lot, because some people was like, oh yeah, I watched it with the subtitles, and they understood it a lot better. So we'll see. If the theaters were open in California, I would risk my life. I'm ready to die to see one. But this is the thing. If you had, but see, that's what I'm saying, Terrence, if you had the choice, I already have HBO Max, which is coming on HBO Max. And then the theaters, I'm already paying for HBO Max. I ain't gonna want to risk it, number one. And why am I gonna pay more? Well, I probably still would pay more because I want seeing Wonder Woman, like you saw, like look at the images that they showed in just that opening scene. Seeing that on the big screen, it's a tough choice. But I'm still not going to go to the theaters. It's too, I don't play around with no COVIDs. Winter Night said, currently working out a timeline for my YouTube channel. I'll be reviewing. That should be your Winter Night, because there's not many people that's going to have reviews that early. Like, it's not coming early screenings like this here much. That should be your opening debut YouTube channel video, is the review of Wonder Woman. Is it Winter Night? It has to be. Timetable, you have it, but if your timetable FB doesn't say the openings, the review of the Wonder Woman 1984, then you better go check Winter Night. I'm telling you, that should be your opening. Mayank said, we Indians love your reaction. Oh, thank you, Mayank. After I watched Tenet, I learned how to walk through time as I'm here, but I'm not. I'm awake. Yeah, that's sleeping through time, Terrence. Which is your favorite Indian song? I don't know. That's a hard one. But I wanted to tell y'all something. You might have saw this if you was in my Facebook group, Bollywood group, which I'm always telling y'all to go into, because I did a reaction to the song with the Salman Khan, and it was called, let me try to say this. I got to get this right. Prem Rattan Payo? Did I say that right? It was a movie too. Prem Rattan Dan Payo. Did I say that right? Prem Rattan Dan. I probably didn't. Prem Rattan. Let me see. What did they say? Prem Rattan Dan Payo. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Tejas. So I did that song reaction. I mean, there was a movie like 5 years ago, right? And I did the reaction probably like a year ago. Somebody requested it. I did it. And I just remember it was one of those that made me tear up. I mean, there's a lot of those that'll make me tear up, but I remember it made me tear up. And then recently I got a comment from this guy, I don't even know. And he said, he loved my reaction, number one. And I was like, well, thank you. And he said, especially, he loved it. And he said, this is coming from someone who worked on the movie. And I was like, he worked on it. He was all right, no, listen, his name, listen to this. His name is Kovid Gupta. It's Kovid. I might not be saying it right, but it's Kovid. Have y'all ever heard of him? I guess he's a writer, and he was the assistant director on the movie. And he said, as someone who worked on it, he loved my reaction, Kovid. That was my favorite. I was like, that's got to be a terrible name to have this year, Kovid. You might be changing your name. So anyway, he said that for that song, right? I don't know if anybody has heard of him. But then I was like, oh, thank you. And I said, you want to come? I asked him if he'd do an interview. And he said he would. I was excited because this is, I've done a lot of interviews. Some of y'all might not know Peter Ramsey, who did the Spider-Verse. I mean, I've interviewed Oprah. I've interviewed in person. This was in person. I've interviewed some big stuff. But I have not interviewed like one of my Bollywood peoples yet. One of my peoples over in India. This would be, and I'm nervous. Because he said yes, and he gave me his email to get back with him and stuff. And I was like, I'm going to email him. And maybe even, should I even have him on like a live? Would y'all even be interested in talking to him? This is what I need to know. You know what? The first thing I'm going to have to ask him about. I'm going to have to ask him if he's going to change his name after this year. Because I wouldn't be wanting to be named no COVID after this year. And you know what the second thing I'm gonna ask him about? If he's ever met my boyfriend, Rick, and if he's got his number, give him. If he knows him, give him my number. That's, those are the two things I want to ask him about. All right. Now, let me catch up on comments. Let y'all think about this one for a minute. Where am I at? Oh, y'all went fast, didn't you? Oh wait. It said can't. I hit something to leave the site. Oh Lord. All right. Let me be careful here. What is your favorite? Oh yeah, Red Tenet is a brilliant film that forces you to think. It does. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, Terrence. My brain hurt after watching that. Which those are his kind of movies, right? He did that. Didn't he do the Memento, which I loved? And then that one, it was in the Inception with the Leonardo DiCaprio. I love those movies. And it does. It makes you think. And it's one of those that's not predict. Like, you can never. Listen, if you predict Tenet, I'm going to say you're lying. T just said a song by, yes, any song with Rittik in it is my favorite. Hi, Zuira memes. Rajiv, I love you too, Rajiv. Mwah! John David Washington is Denzel Washington's son. I didn't know that was his son. Really? This is why I got Terrence around. This is why me and Terrence got to do some more videos again and do our conversations together. Because, look, I didn't even realize that. I was like, oh, it's something Washington. I didn't know that was. Well, he got his acting chops. He ain't as good looking as Denzel. You know, like I should be beat. Because I think Denzel's pretty good looking. He's up in his age now. And I mean, like, oh, Denzel. The older, maybe the older John David gets, he'll get better looking. But when Denzel good looking. So I didn't know that was his son. Well, he did. He's a great actor. Do I know you from somewhere? I don't know. Do you? Oh, where do you know me from? I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe you saw my videos somewhere. It will be. I'll be happily watch WW in theaters because nothing can replace. I know, Terrence. I ain't watching it though. Right, Terrence? No, you ain't get me. Not in COVID. And I got HBO. Nope. I'm waiting for Wonder Woman. I like the other girl in it, that nerdy one who's doing the cheetah girl. That one. I remember I saw you there on the street. Where you saw me on the street? I know it ain't this year because I never go out my house during the COVID. Where you saw me? Doughboy's here. Doughboy, peanut butter jelly. Doughboy, what time is it? Oh, wait, that was not very timed right, was it? I didn't time that very right, though, did I? I didn't time it very good. I got to be faster on that. All right. Zura said, and you were, let me see what this is. Zura, he's got me. What? He said he saw me and I was without a mask. Oh, he's lying. He's lying. Zura's lying. I'm not, listen, you hardly even see me going to get my mail without a mask. Lying. I don't play around with that. And I know you're lying because look, you ain't. I'm one of a kind. They broke the mold after this. You ain't seeing this person out without a mask. I'm telling you, even when people they come in, like sometimes they'll deliver the packages. You say, I'll put my gloves on, and I got my mask, and I go because sometimes the UPS they'll like ring your doorbell, and they just been ringing and leaving though. But still, I go there and I ain't touching the package without my gloves and stuff on too. So I know he's lying. The gateway for time travel is my very comfortable pillet. I said pillet. Pillet. I love Disney Investor Day. Oh, it was great, huh? All the stuff. I mean, Disney Plus is going to be the big thing next year for Disney. I mean, they have to, right? Priyank. Hey, the PB&J Venture Fund, go back to the old ways, please. What was the old ways? I still do PB&J intro. I didn't get rid of no PB&J's intro. I never, look, Doughboy knows. Doughboy said I ain't ever getting away. I mean, there's been a couple videos I haven't. But usually those are like the interview when the COVID comes on, we're gonna have to do the PB&J. You think he'll dance to it? All right, where else? Time to eat. Oh, here, look at him. This is what I had I had a piece of toast for breakfast and the coffee, Terrence. That's what I had. Oh, and I had a piece of bacon. Because I found a piece of bacon up in the fridge, and I was like, "Oh, somebody was hiding the bacon." Hi, Arthav. No worries, man. What is your say on Indian culture, society, and people? Is that? I mean, I don't. I don't understand this question. What does I must say? I mean, I love it. I would not do the reactions that I do if I didn't love it. Y'all know this. And some stuff I don't love and y'all want me to react to it. I'm like, oh no, I don't. Don't love it. It'll be fake. So as much as I react to all the Indian stuff, the Bollywood songs and the Kalis, Malis, all of them, the songs, the movie trailers, gotta know that I love it. And that's where my boyfriend lives. Vicky's here. Vicky should be happy. I reacted to many of Vicky's songs this week. All the Govindas I just did. Y'all saw my Govinda today. So Vicky, did you see it? Because that was for you. Did I even say this was for? Maybe I forgot in the video, but I was going to say this is for Vicky. He did Inception. He did the Dark Knight movies. The Nolan. I did not notice. He did the Dark Knight. Well, that one was like my least favorite of them. Yeah, I said it. Well, no, that ain't true, right? The one with the Batman movies that had, I didn't like the ones that had the Val Kilmer or the George Clooney's. I didn't like those. I like the Christian Bale. My favorite, I'm going to tell you I'm an OG. I don't care. Y'all get mad at it. Y'all like the darker stuff. But I'm the OG. I liked when the Michael Keaton did the Batman. And then they had the Danny DeVito as the pig. Those are like my favorites. Then I like Christian Bale and the other ones, no. But I didn't know he did. Oh, look at me learning stuff. Look at me learning that was Denzel's son. He did the Dark Knight. Y'all schooling me. I don't even know why you watch my reviews. I don't know nothing. Y'all need to be y'all need to be telling me stuff. I'm so far behind. All right, let me catch up. Priyesh, ma'am, my friend is collecting wishes for YouTubers for his friend. Can you help him, please? What kind of wish he wants? Yeah, what's wrong with his friend? Oh, are you gonna tell me a sad story? We'll send him my wishes, best wishes. I hope it ain't a sad. Don't get me crying. I don't have even tissues around. Tell him I'm sending my best wishes. Vicky, I know. You said Govinda's birthday is December 21st. Same day. Did you see my reply, Vicky? That's the same day as my sister's birthday. Govinda and my sister have the same birthdays. That's a sign that Ritik's my boyfriend. Somehow that's a sign that me and Ritik are star-crossed boyfriend girlfriends. I love your accent. Thank you. I have a strange one because I was a U.S. here, born in the South. You know how they have that Southern accent, they say, kind of the little twang or whatever. But I was born in New Orleans, so they even say that one has an even different accent. But then I moved more up north, so it's like a mixture. But people say, they're like, you have an accent? And I'm like, no. But they say I do. All right, Parakash. Hi, Parakash. Shekar, ma'am, I need your help. Oh, everybody's getting wishes and helps. What is going on today? What's Shekar need my help with? Please repeat. Oh, that's what his friend. Please repeat. Get well soon, Shekar's friend. Yes. He don't have the COVID, does he? Oh, I hope we don't have the COVIDs. The Shekar's friend, does he have the COVIDs? Do you know? So are y'all starting to get the vaccines over in India? Because we got the first vaccines, like the hospitals have it, and they're starting with the healthcare, the elderly and the healthcare workers first. So Greg, my husband, should be in line pretty soon, hopefully. to get his first shot soon. Probably, maybe by the end of this year. I'm hoping, like he said, should I get it? And I was like, yes. Oh, she is watching old comments. Yeah, Preesh, is that your friend too? That needs the best wishes? Shakar's friend? Amanda, you should thank me because I suggest Ritik's song on Twitter and then you reacted on him first time. That was the first time I reacted to Ritik? So you're saying I should thank Vicky, you're saying I should thank you because you introduced Ritik to me. Is that what? Maybe. Well, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. My mom's birthday's on Christmas Eve. Look at all these birthdays coming up soon. Those above ones. Bollywood movies popular. Are Bollywood movies popular in your country? No. And this is something I'm mad about. Because when new Bollywood movies come out, there's only a couple of theaters in town that played them, right? Only like one or two. And we have tons. Only like one or two. And they would only play certain, like if it was, say that, remember, this is how I remember. Because the first reaction ever from the Bollywoods that I ever reacted to was a movie trailer. And it was for that Clank movie. Clank. And I was like, I wanted to, like, it was my first one. I was like, I want to go see it right when it comes out. Then it came out and there was only one like theater in town that played it. So that's what I'm saying. Even if it's one title, one theater plays this one, but then if there's another title, another theater might play this one, but there's not at multiple theaters, you can't find them. So you have to really like search where to go. And now that a lot of the theaters are shut down, I mean, not all the theaters are back open here. And the ones that are, they're only playing a few titles. You won't ever see the new Indian movies. I'm still waiting to see the the Unsung Warrior, that one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm still wanting to see that one. Supposedly came out. Then y'all got to see it over there on what was it? Amazon or Netflix, but we don't get it here. I searched everywhere. Y'all said, oh, it's on the Amazon, it's on this. Not here. So no, they're not popular. They're not. Which I mean, this is something I try to tell all my friends. I'm like, oh, like watch this one. I haven't had some of my friends try to. We did some reviews. I was like, watch this. I bet they would become more popular though because people are lazy. People are lazy. That's why even the Tenet movie, people are like, oh, my brain hurts trying to keep up with it. They don't like to read the subtitles. That's how. They don't want to read. I bet you if they came out with a lot of the Bollywood and they dubbed it, they would dub it in English because you see a lot of stuff on Netflix now that are shows or movies from other countries that are totally dubbed. Like, I mean, their lips will be this. Hi, you can totally tell it's dubbed. And they become popular like on the Netflix. So I bet if they would dub more of like the Bollywood movies, that they would be more popular. But I think that's the biggest reason. And I mean, maybe not. I mean, they're pretty long, right? I mean, we know this. Bollywood movies can get long and people have a short attention span. But I'm telling you, I bet the number one reason is the dub. I'm gonna tell when I interview the COVID Guptas, I'm gonna tell him when he's doing assistant directing for the movies upcoming, whatever he's gonna do, he should suggest that this is after we talk about my boyfriend. This is after that. That dude is lying. Doughboy, he's lying. Doughboy knows me. Doughboy, that talking about he saw me without a mask. That when 1994, like no. You find another. I'm waiting for a reaction. I am Pakistan, but you're a real friend. Oh, thank you, Fies. What is your favorite actor? Samir must be new over here, because look, my favorite is my boyfriend, Hrithik Roshan. Even from I'm going to have to say this, even Bollywood or Hollywood, people are like, what is your favorite actor? You know Hrithik's going to be my number one. Well, I do like Jason Momoa, but he's my old boyfriend. Once I met Hrithik, which Vicky wants to take credit for introducing me, that's been my new boyfriend, all right? Just now I saw a reaction to Govinda Stop That Song, Yano. What's the story? Yano, what the story of the song? Just now, I saw your reaction on Govinda Stop That Song. Yeah, no, what? Oh, you're asking, do I know? Do I know what the story of the song is? I don't. I think that's what she's after. Actress Hema Malina, 72, is known as Dream Girl of Bollywood. She is beautiful and looks like she's in her 40s, and she's 72? I never heard of her. I'd be mad if someone. Uh-oh, I lost my spot. This one, I know I'm really far behind on comments today. Look at this. Because, oh, what? Where am I at? Oh, y'all getting mad, huh? I got to catch up. Oh, I'm so far. Where am I at? Oh, here I am. I'd be mad if someone ate my last piece of bacon. Bacon is too. Listen, you're going to let that bacon, you're going to just let it sit in that fridge, chop my friends through. Let them come at me. Let them come at me for that bacon. I will deny it. I'll be like, I don't know where that bacon went. You had bacon in there? I'll blame it on my son. That must have been Zach. I'll blame it on him. Unless it's his bacon. Then I'll be like, I don't know, your dad must have ate it. React to Dino James. I never heard of him. The story of Stop This Song is Govinda's a cop and admires himself and spreads lies that once I caught a Don, a big criminal. Oh, he was saying he was a lying cop. There's probably a lot of those. I shouldn't be mean. What is wrong with me today? Clash trial. Oh, look, the globalists and the elites are working with Bill Gates and the Clintons to develop, and they got the microchips in them too, right? Clashback. And the microchips are gonna track everybody and take over the world. Clashback been on Parler too long. Clashback, go back to, he's on all those conspiracies. Christian Bale. Did I just say Christian Bale? Did I get his name wrong? Because I would. Hi, Vimy Kumar. I'm growing great today. How are you? The Dark Trilogy. Namaste. Ritik Kanda case transferred to crime intelligence. What is going on? Everything's been. They working on old cases now too, ain't they? They working on old stuff. They want to investigate everything. This is because COVID has everybody locked in the house, and they're like, let's work on this. There ain't nothing else to do. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just saying isn't that an old case you were telling me? My young sister love you. You are a baby doll. Oh, a baby doll. Thank you. I got my little baby doll voice when I responded to that. I'm playing Batman and Gotham Season 6 on Hulu 2020. Doughboy, just like that guy said, Doughboy, you. I miss you, Doughboy, when you ain't here. Doughboy always got me crying. You gonna play Batman and Gotham Season 6 on Hulu? I'll play Catwoman. How about that? They call me. You didn't know this, Doughboy? They call me, said they want me to play the Catwoman on the Hulu one. So Stop That Song. He lies very badly that even a kid will not believe if he goes on. Oh, I hear my kids. Why y'all being loud out there? They being loud. So in that Stop That Song, he lies very badly that even a kid will not believe at all, and he just guys on a big level. Oh, so all those costumes was his disguise. Because I was like, why are they having him in these crazy, like he had this cap on that was gold, and then he had another costume. I said, he looked like the penguin since we're talking about the Batman, he doesn't look like the penguin, and he had a cane and stuff. Now it makes sense. Vicky, you should have told me this before you suggested. This is the details I need to know before. When you suggest a song, tell me all this. I need to know this, Vicky. Because then people are like, you don't know what's going on. They always tell me that. You don't know. I was like, listen, I don't know what's going on even in most of the English stuff I watch. You think I'm going to know what's going on? I didn't know what's going on in Tenet. Well, I guess that's it. But I'm just saying, I forget people's names. Y'all know this. And they expect me to know what's going on there. Hi, Ram Clever. Get well soon. Oh, Artha. But my request is still left. But I will wait for them. I will write them in the comment section. I hope. Arthav, are you in my Facebook group? Arthav. Because sometimes people be in my Facebook group. They have this one girl. She will request it 3 times a day. 3 times a day for one song. And I was like, all right, I get it. But I'm telling you, my Facebook group is just where, if it's in the comments of one of the places, I will lose it so easily. It's so lost in the comments. I'll forget which comment I read. Sometimes I'll take a screenshot, but it'll be in my phone and I'll forget. Listen, Arthav, Facebook group, best bet. Ask Vicky. Vicky knows, even if I write it down here, Vicky knows I'll forget. I enjoy all the Batman except Batman and Robin. Oh, that was a bad one. Wasn't that with the George Clooney? The Batman and Robin? I didn't like that one. And I didn't like the Val Kilmer Batman either. Thank you so much for your reactions. I'm so happy when I see your reactions because you get so happy and understand. You know, Vicky, I know Vicky loves Govinda. And you know I love me some Govinda too because Govinda will make you happy. Just what, and Vicky, listen, Vicky, I'm gonna tell you this too, because you put something in the group and they had all the Govinda faces, which I loved, but someone was like, that's childish. Da-da. Guess what? I booted that girl. I said, no, there ain't nothing wrong with being the child at heart, laughing and having fun. I don't need that kind of negativity in I kicked her out, Vicky. If you saw it, I kicked her out. Mr. Aquarius is here. Hey, Mr. Aquarius. I've suggested more songs too, and I'm going to suggest more. Oh, I know Vicky will. I have a strange accent. I'm half Aussie and Kiwi. Some friends can say I'm from, what is I only know the kiwi fruit. Oh, New Zealand. You saw Winter Night New Zealand, how much I love it, and that Prime Minister and how great it's, I think she's a great leader. They need more women leaders. So say, oh, you sound like from now, but you're not from there. You sound like it. I never heard of a kiwi. The only kiwi I ever heard of was from the fruit. Is this like a part? What is a kiwi other than the fruit? I need to know now. I enjoyed the anime. Oh, see, I just never got into the animated Batmans and all those. Oh, it's all right, Mr. Carius. But, Mr. Carius, I did bring you up last week because who is here? And I'm glad if Winter Night's still here, Mr. Carius, she writes like screenplays. And we're talking about it. And I said, Mr. Carius needs to talk to you because I suggested that I think he should write screenplays. Because he's always having like some good, he'll like put it here, his good scenes and things and I said, you should be a screenplay writer. And now here's Winter. I'm telling y'all talk. Get some advice or whatever. I think Mr. Carey should be a screenplay writer. She's writing her screenplays. Y'all need to get together. Maybe you can maybe y'all can work together about a Crazy Amanda reaction movie. That's what y'all need to work together on. Get on it. God bless. Get well soon. Oh. Thanks, ma'am, for your wish. She'll be happy. Oh, Shakar. I didn't even see, because sometimes, did she have the COVID, Shakar? I didn't even see it. It might have, I don't know. Your sister, yes, my sister, same day as Govinda's birthday. Maybe that's why we have this special connection, me and Govinda. Not like me and Rittix. Not that kind of, but, he just puts me in a good mood, Govinda. India corona vaccine is almost ready. Oh, at the end, so it'll be there soon. Craziness overloaded. Story time. I'm typing fan fictions lately. Oh, see? I love movies in general. When it comes to movies, I try to watch everything at least once and see it. Me too. I watch and shows too. Like every new thing, people are like, do you see this? And I probably have, like, most likely a lot. Oh, I lost my spot. This is terrible when I lose my spot. And I could just tell. I'm so behind on comments. I guess it's a good way to make me catch up. Where am I at? Tanaj, he just said, the Unsung Warrior. I still can't say that. Tahanji? I mean, Amanda, now it's better cold now. Now it's good cold here. Oh, it's freezing here. It's so freezing I even got my fireplace on. Hi, Lalana. One of them is, what if I Speed Force brought Quicksilver into CW Flash TV show? So, and then you can have a consultant, Mr. Aquarius, because Terrence is here. He's a great consultant for the DC comics, well, all the comics though. So look, I'm set. We right here have our own team, screenwriters and consultants. 2 more days to Christmas break. Quicksilver. I'm glad because listen, these kids, I'm like, it's the end of the semester. And I'm trying to just force them, like, just do the work. Just get it over with because you're almost at the end. Just don't slack off at the end because they're done with like this. They're like done with doing the work this semester. They need a break. But I'm like, this is you can't slack off at the end. You worked all hard this semester. You got to keep it up because there's only a couple more days. So I'm just saying, Lalana, don't slack off at the end. End strong. That's what they say at the races. You got to put end strong. Give your fastest to that finish line. Look at me giving the motivation today. Quicksilver. Oh, look. See, Terrence already given his consultant advice. Quicksilver is too slow for Speed Force. The energy and pressure alone would kill him. I'm pretty sure barely any of you have seen the CW Flash TV show, so I don't expect. Look, Terrence has. They're doing the consultants right now. Who is your favorite Indian director in movies? Manik said. Many Hollywood actor and listen, Manik, was you here when I announced that have you ever heard of the Kovic Gupta? That I might have him on. He's not the director, but he was assistant director for how you say that again? Prem Rotten, not Rotten, Ranton, Rattan, Dan Payo. Who's outside my door? Oh, Ada wants to make say hi. Ada wants to say hi. Come tell them hi. You got to tell the YouTubers hi. Tell them happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Tell them look, did they see your tooth that you lost? Look at that. He lost it right here. Now go do your work. If you need questions, go ask Jilly, okay? And tell them to be quiet. Close my door. And remember, at 10, you have your speech.
Okay.
He always wants to come tell y'all hi. Where am I? Oh, Vicky, in India, every outside movies are dubbed in Hindi and oh, really? Well, why can't they can dub it in English too, Vicky? I will do a voice for them. What if I can, listen, I should tell Ritik. That means I'll have to work closely with it. I want to do some Ritik movies, dubs for him. I can do this, and then Ritik could be there as a muse or something. Why is everything turned back to Ritik when I talk? I don't know. I really have him on my brain today for some reason. I think it's because the Kovic Guptas. I think that might be my end right there. I think he worked with the Salman Khans and he's done the directions and assistant directions, the Prem Rattan movie. I got to say that right if we're going to talk about it with him too, if I'm interviewing him. But I feel like that's my end. I feel like he might know, or at least know how to tell Ritik about me so I can interview him at least, right? Or we can talk. Of course, parents would make excuses to blame kids for something because they can. Oh, but Mr. Aquarius, you didn't see my second part. I said I'd blame my husband. I blame him too. I would blame it. It ain't nothing about blaming on the kids. I blame it on the dog. I blame it on the husband. I'm not going down for that piece of bacon. Is that what you were talking about? Iris is decent in the show. The thing, she's okay. Oh, see, they're talking about the way I see that. I don't even know who they're talking about. I don't watch that show. I don't know. But listen, this is what I'm talking about. Consultants. My big crush on screen is Bill Skager. First saw him in Hemlock, and then I saw him in Pennywise. Is he? See, you know I'm not good at names, Winner. But I'm trying to picture the face. Let me look it up. Bill Skarsgård. Oh, okay. What else was he in? So he is the guy in the Pennywise. Like I recognize him because I only seen a little bit of that first episode of that. I want to know why she likes him. I mean, mine is talent and looks. That's it comes. For me. What the Rittick is talent and his dancing skills and the way he can just sometimes move his. I gotta calm down. Batman films with Christian Bale. Oh, he directed. Yeah, I see what I knew what you were talking about, Terrence. Rack to English song. My heart is beaten. Oh, is 13-year-old Shartivi in it? First Bolly movie of her. Oh, see, I thought this is stuff you have to put in my Facebook group. I will not remember. Even if I write it down, I will lose it. Put it in my face. Arthur, get in that group. Or tell Vicky too. Tell Vicky to remember. No one's care. Oh, they're still talking about that. I'll let them go and talk. Yes, this is an old case, but Rittick opened. Oh, he opened up and get him himself. Oh, okay. He's gone. He said he wants to clear his name. That's the kind of boyfriend my boyfriend is. That's the kind of guy he is. He's like, I'm gonna clear my name with this. My food is almost ready, and it's got bacon. He said, aggression, brutality. The best part is I don't have to share. That is pretty nice. I'm excited watching the Mighty Ducks Game Changer series, Mona and Zootopia, Chip and Dale Rescue, and I'm excited for like all the Marvel stuff, but also I can't believe we're talking about the Disney Plus now, right, Cassie? I can't believe like all the Star Wars stuff they have coming. Mandalorian's doing so good. They're like, let's put 10 more shows like this up on the Disney Plus. That was just crazy. Hear what I mean? Always friend zone Barry. Oh, they still talking about that. Uh-oh, and I lost my spot. I gotta catch up so I can't be losing these spots like this. Oh, here we go. Right? Yeah. Thanks for watching my videos. I know this is why I do it too, Terrence. Like it's not like I make money doing these videos, right, Terrence? We don't make money. The YouTube. Have you ever heard of Glozell? She's a YouTuber, and I'm interviewing her tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Oh, I'm interviewing. It'll be up on my YouTube channel and everything. But she's a big YouTuber. Did like the cinnamon challenge or whatever, and I guess she's on this thing called like the Million Stories. It's a show. That's where I interviewed the Peter Ramsey, the Spider-Verse guy for. So I'm gonna interview her. But I guess like she made it big on you. She has like 6 million subs. She has like 6 million subs. But her big thing was like the cinnamon challenge. I don't remember. I don't know if y'all remember. She does other challenges too. I don't know. But anyway, I guess she like got rich, but then or like made a lot of money on YouTube. But then like I don't know, it went broke. It was something with the financials. That's what I'm be talking to her about. How do we get on this subject? Watching my because that's what I said. I'm like, and then YouTube like changed. I know this year, like the few pennies I was making on YouTube, they like cut them out because they changed all this stuff. So we don't do this, right, Terrence, to make any kind of money. People like, oh, you do the reactions. You're just trying to make money off the India. I was like, listen, how many times I got to tell y'all this? I don't make nothing, especially the Bollywood songs. They claim it and they get all the money. This is fun for us, right? I like how much has this been escaped this year too when we're stuck in the house, pandemic, COVID, and we just got to come and chat and talk. This is our escape and to have fun and me to come talk to my friends. That's what we do this for. I got into it, didn't I? Anyway, have y'all heard of that Glozell? What did I say? Glozell. I think that's how you say it. But that's what they always say. Oh, the cinnamon challenge girl. I'm excited to talk to her about it. If y'all want me to ask her anything. Not guys, it's a mistake. Govinda goes online and tells the government what to do. Oh, see, Vicky? Vicky always be like, you don't read my comments right. And then she's going to go and mess me up with this mistake. IRS always friend zone they're still talking about the shows. New Zealanders are called Kiwi. I didn't know this because the little bird that lives only there. Look at us learning something every day. Winter night. I did not notice the Kiwis. Mr. Cares. Iris ended up sucking Barry's magic stick. Oh, that sounds dirty. What? Is this true or you were just saying that? That sounds dirty, Terrence. In whole world, December is the month of Christmas, but in India, it's the month of marriages. Oh, you know I always want to go. Did they happen a lot this year with the COVIDs? Makes me nervous. And that guy wants to say I wasn't wearing a mask. Y'all know better. I personally just don't feel like she did. Oh, they still talking about this. They still, all right, y'all keep talking. Thank you so much to kick him out. You're really so kind and big, lovely heart. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Oh, no, yeah. I'll play. Look, we don't need any kind of negativity. There's enough negativity in the world. I see something like that, and that's just like bullying. They're like, oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, no, we don't play around with that. Why? Even if you don't like something, why would they have that saying? It's best to be quiet about, or wait, it's best to, what's that saying? How's that saying? If you don't have something nice to say, that was it. That don't say nothing at all. Even if you don't like something, why do you have to go and say something bad about it to the person to think it, or maybe talk to somebody else that don't like it? But you're gonna go and be like, that's stupid. This childish. I'm like, then don't say nothing at all. You don't have to like it, but you don't have to bring somebody else down that enjoys it. I don't like bullying. I don't. No, ma'am, she's having a cold and cough. Shardy puked. Her name is Nidhi. Nidhi, thanks for your, I hope you get well, Nidhi. And I'm glad it ain't the COVID. Did she get checked, though? Did she get tested? I hope it ain't the COVID. I used to write short horror films. Oh, in the middle school, my teachers were impressed. I wrote 2 movie scripts I deeply loved. Well, Terrence, you know I ain't gonna watch no horror stuff. It was my way to vent my rage. You know I ain't gonna be watching the horror stuff. Why don't you can write something non-horror, I'll watch it. But you know I don't like my horror stuff. And Terrence always trying to get me to watch the horror movies. Merry Christmas to you too, Cassie Early. Instead being a kid friend. Govinda. I lost it. Oh, why does it do this to me? It makes me go slower through the comments too, because it'll have me there and I'll lose it. Govinda has a nephew, a big comedian. I love him too. He's a darling person, the whole country. Really? What's his name? Skylar has a lot of brothers. I love him in Castle Rock, and he's talented plus handsome. I've never seen any of these shows, Winter. The only one was Pennywise, and I only watched a little bit of it. Because isn't it on what was it? When it first came out, it was on a streaming service I didn't have, which is the number one. But what is it on now? What is Pennywise playing on? Because I gotten so many since then. Might have been on the app. Is it the Apple Plus TV? Because since then, I mean, I have to subscribe to all those. The HBO Max. I mean, they're trying to get me on that. And now I want to subscribe to the Peacock. They have the Peacock because I want to see that new Saved by the Bell show. Because people are saying it's pretty good. And I love me the OG Saved by the Bell. And they're like, oh, you should watch the new one on the Peacock. I'm like, well, that's another streaming thing I need to subscribe to. I'm tired of subscribing to all the and I got the cable. It's too much. My idea they still talking about that. Still talking about Scam. Scam. 1992, a web series launched on OTT. It broke all records, became #1 web series in India. It's a real story of India's biggest share market scam. You had yet to react on it. I never heard of this. It's about the biggest share market, like Wall Street kind of share market. Oh, they still all right. I'm letting just Mr. Carius and them do their consultant stuff here. Yes, all the Star Wars shows are amazing. All of it. I mean, they have so many. My schedule for TV shows is now up on FB. Are you Winter? I really think the #1 thing should be Wonder Woman, because you're getting to see this 2 days early. You have to do this. Have to get it up, Winter. So many people are going to be wanting to watch it, and you're getting to see it 2 days early. I'm jealous, Winter, of the Wonder Woman. The new Coolie 101 movie trailer has gotten big hate in Twitter and filled with hate threads. Why? Cause it ain't. Is it because it's like doing a remake? They just don't like it. And no, look, and it's hard to do. Is it maybe Govinda's nephew? Is that his nephew doing that? Who's his nephew? I need to know this. I have questions. Sometimes in life you make it big. Lightyear. I am very, very, very excited. Oh yeah, to watch it. And they're saying because it was like right the spinoff from the Toy Story, the Lightyear. But Tim Allen isn't voicing it. I heard right. They're getting somebody else to do his voice. Probably. I'm telling you. I wonder if it's because when during the election stuff, he came out with all this Trump stuff that he was like he's a Trumper. He likes Trump. And I wonder if that's why they're changing the voice actor. I'm just saying, I have my suspicions because Disney's very like liberal, like, they are like a liberal company and everything. And even, what did they had that big stuff with the Gina, with the Mandalorian girl, right? The Gina, I forget her last name. And she had said some stuff and then they got mad and she had to like apologize. They don't play around with that politics, especially with the ones on the side of like the Trump and because I mean, Disney has a lot of, they're big on, this, they're huge on like the diversity and the inclusion with the LGBTs and all those, So they come out with something against it, they're going to get in trouble if these actors do. They ain't going to want to work on them. And it made me think, Tim Allen, I was wondering why, if that's the reason that they're changing the actor on the voice for that Lightyear show. Or maybe it's just, look, he might cost a lot. Disney's hurting right now. They're losing billions of dollars. The parks are closed. One of them, but even with that one open, hardly nobody's going there with the COVID. Then they can't have their movies in the theaters. They're hurting right now, so they're putting everything into Disney Plus, which maybe they're just paying someone cheaper. I mean, that could be the case. But the first thing I thought of was like, oh, I wonder if it's because of the Trump stuff and Tim Allen. The actor in the new Coolie movie is really, he overacts and angry because he's trying to take Govinda's place, trying to act like, so he was, I get what you mean. People say that to me, that you're overreacting. I was like, y'all don't know, this is how why you think I got this name, Crazy Amanda? It ain't because I underact. This is how I act. Y'all know this. Terrence has talked to me outside of even doing the shows. And I'm like, he knows how I am. This is me. Everybody knows me. They'll be like, oh, yeah, she's just the same person. That's Amanda. All growing up. They grow up with me since when I was from a child. And they're like, that's always been Amanda. I guess that's my natural personality. So that could be his why they get mad at the guy playing him? That could just be his natural personality. Or maybe they know him and I'm trying to take up for it. I'm just trying to give a different perspective here. But he could be overacting too. Who knows? Not me. I never even heard of the guy. The state government has passed a privilege motion bill against Arnab, the journalist, and Kanga. Oh, always something. Always. And Arnab and Kanga both have gone to Parliament to say, they both come to say sorry, or they'll be, they're gonna arrest them. They're like, you have to come and say sorry, or you're gonna be by February you're arrested. Oh, they don't play around with that. You think they're gonna do it, Vicky? Happy for Christmas. Oh, gee, yeah, Vicky. Merry early Christmas, Vicky. Or I said Vicky. Cassie. I want to say, because Vicky, I still got that on my mind. They have to go apologize. Your favorite cartoon, Rajiv asked. I love me Family Guy. I do. I know it's inappropriate sometimes. I think Family Guy is hilarious. I will watch if there's nothing to watch and I see Family Guy on, I will watch it. I love me some Family Guy. I'm praying. You keep on pray. Say a prayer for me, Cassie. Say a prayer, and I'll be keeping you in mind. Hi, Rahul. Oh, they still talking about the Quicksilver. They are, I'm telling y'all, some discussions there. I'm excited watching Soul come out. Yes, I already seen it, Cassie. I saw it. I have my review on Guide for Moms. It chapter 1 and 2 with Bill as Pennywise, the dancing clown, is on Netflix here. I liked the first It movie. And I don't like scary movies. I didn't like the second one. I didn't. Winter, I didn't like the second one. I don't know. I thought it was just too much silliness. Like they had this one guy, I think it was the head came off and then it turned into a spider thing. And I was like, this is getting a little ridiculous. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was as scary. I thought it was trying to just be more outrageous than even scary. I didn't like the second one much. I mean, there was some stuff I liked, but overall I didn't. Oh, look, Mr. Cares. I know you said you hate the idea of baby Pennywise. But I think it would be pretty funny and new to see the killer. No, I don't want to see no killer baby clowns, Mr. Carius. I don't want to see killer baby. Clowns are bad. The killer clown's bad enough. Why you gotta bring them in there with the babies in there? Hi, Rajesh. I'm not sure if people would find that funny or scary. Only question about the whole thing. I wouldn't want to see no. That would be too ridiculous. They already have enough with it when they have the evil, like the Chucky dolls and all that stuff. You don't gotta, or those Annabelle dolls. Oh no, you don't know. And then because when they have the killer, like the Chucky dolls, you just want to like slide, like right. You just want to just take them and run them over with the car. I don't want to feel that way about the baby clown when these killer baby clowns. I don't want to have to run a baby clown over with my car. Uh-oh, my bad. Look, we can't have this cutting out. Let me plug my computer in so I don't die. Y'all remember when I died? When it died, like in the middle I was talking. There we go. Is it plugged in? All right, there we go. All right, wait. TBH, it would be an honor for you to notice me. Hi, Happy Pill. Mwah. Sending my love. I searched Govinda's songs and subtitles in English, but didn't get any, and his songs are to enjoy. Vicky, it's hard to find. I'm telling you, people are like, why don't you watch this with subtitles? Or like, especially the songs. Especially the songs are hard to find with the subtitles. And I'm like, because it's impossible. Something to replace Tim Allen over his political views, but as you said, I mean, Disney is very Democrat. They are, and they very like right. Everybody's like, oh, woke Disney, this and that. But wasn't with the Gina thing. I didn't even pay attention with that Gina from The Mandalorian said. I didn't even pay attention. But she came back and she got all kind of criticism, and she had to like apologize. And I bet because Disney was like, you're gonna be, if you don't apologize or make it right, we're going to have to look for someone else as good as you are in the Mandalorian stuff. I bet you that's why she came back. Govinda's nephew, Krishna, is a comedian, makes fun. He makes fun of Govinda. He's a nice guy. He do it unintentionally, but Govinda, he doesn't like it. And now both didn't talk. Oh, there's drama there. Oh, I didn't know there's drama. I didn't know there was drama there. Oh, Tejas is going to dinner. Bye, Tejas. Before y'all go, I'm doing another live today with my best friend, Tessa. But the thing is, these movie studios, which I mean, it's a good thing, they're asking for a lot of they like YouTube, I guess. A lot of the movie studios like YouTube. Like some of this, they're like, can you, like, that's why you see me do some unboxing for the movie studio stuff on my YouTube channel, because they asked for it. And I'm like, my boxing videos don't get great views. I don't know why you want, they don't get like thousands like some of my other, just reactions do. But they're like, oh, we like it. So they enjoy. Anyway, the movie studios were requesting, last week it was for that Songbird movie, right? We did the little cooking thing, which that was fun. But this week we're doing for the movie Greenland. It's for the Greenland movie. It has that Gerard Butler. He's in it. And they're like, oh, do a little video, about his best looks. And I was like, I don't do best looks. I was like, all right, we'll try. Well, so it should be interesting. We're gonna Tessa has her live today, so it's gonna be at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central, and it's gonna be a quick one. But we're just gonna talk about Gerard Butler and some of his other movies, because one movie that he wasn't, that 300, that's my favorite. I love that movie 300. So we're gonna be talking about that. But it's about his new movie Greenland, and I will give they have a screening tonight of that Greenland movie with him in it. So remember how last week we had the code you can watch? I know when people it overseas can't watch it because they'll make you put in like a telephone number and it has to be like US. So if you're in the US, I'll have that. We're going to do the live today, 2:30 Eastern, if you want to stop by just before Tejas leaves. And we're going to talk about Gerard Butler and give that little code. Anyway, it's fun because, I always like talking to my best friend. And I like going on. We used to do the Geekly show together, had that little show with the other girls. And that kind of just died off just because of COVID. And we did it once a week and just got too crazy with the virtual schooling and everything. So it's a nice time that I can just sit and talk with my best friend. And y'all can join us. That's what I'm saying. So if y'all are up, come back after her live. It'll be back over here. She'll probably, if you're at her live, she'll tell you too. Where am I? Oh, Mr. Curious. He's talking to Terrence. All right. Govinda's nephew's name is Krishna. I didn't know this. Your overacting looks cool, and I'm also crazy about your craziness. See, that's what I'm saying, Raul. This ain't overacting. It's just, how can you call it overacting when I'm just naturally like, maybe just, I guess you can say my natural demeanor is overreacting, unless I'm tired. This is what it is, Raul. Let me tell you what it is. For me, and I've talked about this before, I'm, with all my emotions, it's to the extreme. It is. If I'm angry, oh, y'all, listen, I'm really angry. Even my kids be like, I get scared because it's not like I beat them or anything, and I don't do that. They said, or yell. I don't even have to yell. They said, we're scared when you get angry because you can just see it in your eyes, the anger. Like, I'll just be like, they're like just looking at your face when you're angry. Because I'll get like, so if I'm angry, it's like to extreme. If I'm sad, I'll be bawling, crying. Y'all know I can't hold it in. There's something sad, the tears will come. And when I'm happy, I'm overly happy. Like all my emotions, I don't know what it is. It's like to the extreme. And when I love hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, so people can say, oh, you're overreacting, you're acting super happy. I'm like, no, that's all my acting, all the way I am is over the top with everything, I would say. So if they want to say overacting, acting silly, I'm like, well, that's just my personality, I guess. My personality is just over the top with all the emotions. And this coming Sunday is how many years they've been together, Teachers? I thought he went to dinner. Are you eating dinner watching this TV? What are you having for dinner? He might be gone now. The director who directs Govinda's Coolie movie is the father of actor, which is new Coolie movie. Oh, that nepotism, right? The director got his son to do it. We know what's going on. They're going to be mad. That's probably why they're mad. Right, Vicky? That's probably why they're mad. Raul, what about South Park? South Park's all right. I watched it when it first came out. It's kind of old now. I don't get into it as much. Chris Evans is cool, but nobody wants him to voice Buzz Lightyear. It should be Tim Allen. I mean, right? When they do different voices, you just know, and it don't feel as authentic. I'm with you there, I'm with you. It won't feel like Buzz Lightyear. Do you know Shaf Alan Khan? I love Govinda, and after him, I love Shaf. It doesn't ring a bell, but sometimes I have to see the name or the face. I don't know. I don't know names. Hey, Jagar. Hey. The book that Stephen King wrote is, I know Stephen King writes some crazy long books, but it's crazy, but also so much darker. And a lot of people said the It Too book is a lot like the movie, which I was like, well, then I wouldn't like the book that much. I love Stephen King. Yeah. Stephen King movies are great. And I've read his books too. But that's what I'm saying. His books are so long. So long. Do you listen to Bill? Yes, I like them both. This is like a no-name person. How do you get it? Just has this symbol. Who is talking? Umar the First. And they just say they don't have a name. How do you not get a name on the YouTube? They just put a blank. I'm baffled here. Because baby Chandler Dalton, are starting to make me feel bad about. Don't feel bad about it. I'm just saying for me. Some people might want to beat up a baby. I shouldn't say that. But I'm just saying, like, even the dolls freak me out. But I don't like scary stuff anyway. So I'm sure that you would have, though, an audience, Mr. Carious. Don't feel bad about it. Hi, Solman. What did Terrence say? Gina Carano, that's her name. Carano didn't apologize because she fought those. Oh, I thought she ended up apologizing. She didn't say anything wrong. I don't even know what she said, but I thought they went and they said she apologized for something. I could have swore I seen that, Terrence. Are you sure? She stood up to him. Don't say, Terrence. I'm not getting on her. I'm just saying, I swear I thought I saw her say, apologize. I'm going to have to look this up after this. And I'm going to be like, Terrence, see, you're wrong. Although I don't even know what she said that got her flack in number one. Look, I'm saying Terrence is wrong, but I'm just saying, number one, I don't even know what she said. I just saw on Twitter that people were getting on her about something she said. I didn't even look what she said. But then I thought I saw she apologized. I could have swore that. If someone come back me up here and knows about this story. Because if someone made a movie like that, no one would ever see babies the same way, and that would make me feel bad. Well, I don't think so. Oh, Terrence already reviewed Greenland. How did you get? Thank you, Umar. So wait, so is his name Umar the First? But how come up here his comments didn't have a name on it? I'm baffled. Greenland will be at the end of 2020. I mean, we're going to watch it tonight, Terrence. Well, you don't have to go see it. You already saw it, but it's tonight. I have the code. You can stream it if you're in the U.S. 300, perfect adaptation. Oh, I love 300. And all this. Because you know why I love that Spartans and the Athens and all that old time Greek stuff. Oh, I love that stuff. So when they make movies about it, I'm all about it. Love the movie. Megan Fox did a fun song with, really? In the 90s, the song's based on a funny version of MJ. I didn't know this. Where was she? Because isn't Megan Fox really young? Like, I'm just saying, for her to do something in the 90s, was she a teenager then? I thought she was like younger. Maybe she's not younger than me. Because in the 90s, I graduated high school in 94. So I was a teen in the 90s. I am looking forward to Greenland. I love Gerard. Oh, isn't he good looking? I think the first ever Gerard film I ever saw was Dracula. And Tomb Raider, and then 300 when he's with no shirt on most of the time. That's my favorite look. Y'all look, spoiler alert from the live coming up with me and Tessa. That's gonna be my number one. I watched Greenland months ago. It's an entertaining film that foreshadows what likely, really, maybe I don't want to watch this then. Because that Songbird, well, it went over the top. Like, I liked it, what we saw last week, but then because it was too about the COVID and stuff and it got too real, but then it was a little over the top. So you kind of disconnected from the realness of it. But Greenland is like that too. Why do they keep giving us these films, Terrence? Hi, Carmelita. This month, at least, Govinda broke his relationship with his nephew. The reason behind maybe Krishna. This gets even more. You think his wife and Govinda? Is that what you're saying, Vicky? What is up with this soap opera? They obviously don't call. Oh, I miss it. Don't call you Crazy Amanda for nothing. At first, I thought you were the only Crazy Amanda on this page, and you were a normal person when the camera is off. No, that's what I said. I mean, wait, Mr. Carious, are you saying I'm not a normal person normally? Are you saying? I think Mr. Carious, he said, first I thought you were just crazy on here, but then you were normal when you went off. I just think my craziness is normal, and I don't think crazy is a bad thing. I think it could be a normal fun thing. I just say I would rather be crazy and just have fun with life. When you're on your deathbed, you ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm glad I was nice and calm and didn't get too crazy this time and this time. No, I don't get. Who cares? I'm going to be like, oh, I'm great. I'm glad I was myself all the time and enjoyed life and just did what, just was myself and acted and said what I wanted and had fun and didn't care what people think. That's what I'm going to say when I'm on the deathbed. That's what I'm going to say. I'm glad I was just me and just had fun with life all the time, no matter what they say. Right, Vicky? Even that girl said, you're childish. Get on with that. That's why I blocked. I said, I just push out the negativity from my life. You're going to come up in my life and be negative. You don't have no part of it. You don't get to enjoy this with your negativity. You don't get to enjoy this with your You can go live with your go find some other I'm sure you can find other negative friends and negativity and boring people who aren't crazy and just want to be reserved. I mean, and I'm not saying reserved is bad. You can be, if that's your normal way of you're just a reserved person, I'm saying that's fine and you like being it. But if you want to say come over here and come down on someone who's not, then y'all can go on. That's just the negativity part about it. And y'all can just keep on walking, because I don't even want you to come and try to bring that negativity in my little circle. Look, I'm on my rant. I'm on my rant. But whether in front of a camera or not, crazy, it's just who you are. No wonder your husband married you. Oh, I love you, Mr. Aquarius. Mwah! See, that's the kind of people I need in my life, right? People why would you want to have someone in your life that don't understand you and want to be like, oh, look at her being crazy. No, I don't need that. There's a lot of people in here, and you don't get to enjoy me if you just want to come down on me. I don't like Billie Eilish. She puts me to sleep. Well, apparently, look, as I dream about he dreams about a better. I thought he said he's going to dream about her. I was like, oh, she put you to sleep, but then you dream about it, Terrence? And he said that he dreams about a better artist. Bye, Cassie. Where am I at? We got a marathon. No, Terrence. No scary movies. None. I'm also making another fan fiction about Carrie. Oh, I know you were talking about that. I'm telling you. It's winter night here. Y'all need to get some advice. Look, you were already consulting with Terrence about this stuff. But with the screenwritings, I feel like I'm going to be, when Mr. Karras is rich and famous and a famous screenwriter, and they're like, how did you get started? And he can talk about first us discovering his talent on the YouTube channel, Crazy Amanda Reacts. That's going to be a story in the future. Watch. I don't think anyone ever saw the 2012 movie Chronicle. I don't recall. I'm trying to think. I don't recall it. Karina only apologized for wasting her time fighting with. Oh, well, see, I knew she apologized for something. I knew she apologized for something. I don't even know I'm telling you, I don't even know what she said that got her flack. I have no idea. None. I didn't even read it. I just saw that people were mad at her, and then I saw she apologized. I don't know what they got mad at her about. I don't know what she apologized for, but I just know both happened. Saf is the stylish 90s actor. Vicky likes style, because Govinda's got style too. I think she likes Govinda too. Stylish. Look at it. Stylish 90s. Super cool suit. She likes a man in a suit. Look at her, Vicky, with those when Govinda puts those sunglasses on. I see what Vicky likes over there. I see, and she's the cover pic of her FB account. I see what Vicky likes. We see you, Vicky. We see you. If you look at what Gina said, she never said anything wrong. Songbird is fake. Greenland is going to happen. Don't say that, Terrence, or unless it's a good thing. Now I'm going to watch Greenland and be thinking it's going to happen at the end of 2020. My mom did not let me watch 300. Oh, it came out when you was 18. Winter night. You should watch it now. You're old. Listen, 15. Oh, you was 15. I don't remember. What year did it come out? When did 300 come out? I'm trying to remember. I feel like I wasn't. You must be much younger than me. Or not much, but at least, are you in your 30s? I'm trying to remember when Terrence might know. Now I got that in my mind. Gerard Butler in 3. If you've never seen it, The Winner, and you like him, You need to watch 300. I mean, has like the fighting and all that, but it's about like this time the Spartans when they clashed with the Persians, right? And they had that, it was only 300 of them, and they fought the big, huge Persian army. Oh, it's a great movie. Oh, I loved it. And if you like Gerard, I'm telling you, you should watch it. I've been a fan of Gina for years, and she never says anything wrong. In fact, she respects everyone, but she'll stand up for herself when she's attacked. Shoot, I lost that spot. Where am I at? See, this is why I don't like how the comments, right when you try to catch it, and sometimes it just throws you off when I'm trying to catch up. Some parents are over. Yeah, I let my kids watch rated R stuff. I do. I'm not super. I ain't. And I even write stuff about Parents Guide because I think people should be aware of like what, if they have bad words. And I respect people like that don't want their kids with the bad words and stuff. But I'm on the thing. My view on the parenting is they're gonna learn it somewhere, and I read them learn it here, and then we can discuss it. Like, hear a bad word? Yeah, this is a bad word. Don't you ever say it, or you're gonna get my crazy anger eyes that you're scared of. You're gonna be like, spoiler alert for Movie Chronicle. The main character. Now, what if I wanted to watch that, Mr. Curious? What if I wanted to watch that? Did he at least die in the beginning? I never heard of it though. The parents just have to teach their kids. See, that's where I am. Terrence, I'm like, yeah, look, they have this, especially like nudity. Because I'm like, here, I know they make like nudity, rated R and all that stuff, but then you go like to Europe and nudity, they see a lot of like nudity and stuff. And I'm like, I guess, I want to teach too, like nudity isn't a bad, I don't know. I'm just like, but then I do feel uncomfortable. Like if a nude person comes on the TV and my kids are there, I'm like, oh, I don't want to see a nude person. And it puts that taboo in your head, right? But then in Europe, like they're naked everywhere. They're naked on all the, right? That's just in my mind. Go to Europe and they all naked. How is it in Australia, Wild Night? What am I saying? Sheltering does more harm than good. An article from 2 days ago stated they were trying to force Gina to apologize. Disney is she didn't say anything wrong. I need to see what she said now. I don't see all this talk about it. I need to see what she said. I don't even know what she said. Love you. I thought so. Thank you, Vicky. I love you too. Because the character Andrew and Home and Tragic and is like Carrie. Oh, look, I'm almost caught up. And I've been on an hour and 20 minutes. That's how long it takes me sometimes to catch up with the comments, and then it's like it's over. All right, let me see. 300 is the first already film I saw in theaters. It came out in 2007. I'm much older than Winter Night. Oh, she's 29. See, I was like, I didn't think it was that long ago. So only 13 years. I was 31. I'm old. I knew Terrence would know it. 300 came out in 2000. Oh, wait. One says 2006, 27. But I'm back. Welcome back, T-Jess. Now we want to know what he had for dinner. He has a sick mother, an abusive father, outcast society. That's how. Now, I want to watch it. This Chronicle. I'm going to have to look this up, Mr. Curious. I never have seen this, but it sounds good. I was 8 years old when I saw my first horror film movie, which was Aliens. Oh, yeah. Classic winter night. Confirm this for me. 300 came out March 29. I believe you. Terrence, look, I believe you. March 9, 2007. I believe you, Terrence. 300 inspired from Bahubali. Really? But Bahubali, they did have. Oh, wait, 300 is Bahubali inspired from 300, or is it the other way around? Which came first? Because when did Bahubali come out? It was made in 2006, but released in 2007. When it was dropped in the U.S., I know because I was in 12th grade at the time. I'm older than everybody. Why am I that? Everybody, she was 16 when it came out. Over here, Terrence was married, went through all the school, had 2 of my kids already. Like, I was an old person when 300 came out. This makes me feel old. This makes me feel old. Now I'm valuing most of the songs are remakes of old songs. That's true. I'm noticing this a lot. Movies too, right, Vicky? Look at all the new movies. The Cooley #1. The what did they come out? That Laxum Bomb or whatever. That was like a what is but Hollywood too. Hollywood does it too. How many are we gonna get a remakes of this and that? But I guess they need it for the newer generations because they won't watch the old stuff. But it always seems like they never remake it better, right? It's always the classics are the best and all that. That seems true for most things. Hey girl. Uma the first said, hey girl, do an album reaction, please. When we fall asleep, oh, they want to fall asleep to my reactions. I'm kind of loud. If you don't, I'm loud. I don't know if you'll be able to follow or you'll be falling asleep and I'll be like, ah! Hi, Nanung. Man, Vinda did the song with Samantha Fox. Oh, okay. I was like, Megan Fox. First horror movie was Anaconda 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to watch that one for your first horror. I can't remember my first horror movie. Probably so long ago. Might have been something like Psycho or The Exorcist. I mean, I'm not that old, but I liked watching sometimes back in the day those black and white movies. I'm not huge on them now, but I'm just saying it was probably one of those older classics. I can't remember my first. Probably because I'm that old. It's been so long. Capriccia and potato rice. Oh, you had a good dinner. Look at it. You know what I had for last night for dinner? Mac and cheese. And it was from the box. I know I haven't been eating good. I've been really busy. This holiday season for me is the busiest. I was 1 and 2. Oh, why y'all trying to make me feel older? Before coming here, I saw a short horror film that keep me up for years. Someone told me not to watch it. Short horror films are too much. Horror films in general, too much for me. Frank Miller is a brilliant writer who did Dark Knight Returns, Sin City, 300. Oh, the storylines. You know what I loved about 300? I'm going to talk more about this with Tessa. But it was like the cinematography of 300 too, which I love the story and everything. But and the costume, the way they did like the Persians, right? And they had the one guy who was the main Persian guy, and just how he was dressed and how they shot him, and some of the shots when he would get angry. Oh, and they had the hunchback guy, and they would show him I just loved the shots in 300. The director and the cinematographer. Oh, it was amazing. And it was the guys without the shirts. I love that too, but that ain't the main reason. I'm just saying I loved just the way they shot it. It was amazing. It's currently 3:30. Winter night doesn't sleep. Winter. I'm never up at 3:30 a.m. We can watch 2 horror. No horror films for me. So whoever warned me about watching too many short horror films, I feel like they can tell me I told you so now. And again, Megan Fox is a terrible actress. My pillow is a better one. The Bride of Frankenstein is a great one. A film and misunderstood monster. Yeah. After I saw that scene, my mom slowly introduced me to horror. The Alien film series is my first. I mean, that's a good one. That might have been my first one too. I can't remember, but I remember watching Alien when I was really young. I remember watching. Now, I didn't watch all that Psycho movie, right? Psycho's with the Bates Motel. I remember watching parts of that and was like, because parts of it was really scary, but then they had slow parts. But I don't even think I watched it. I remember watching The Exorcist. It could have been Alien for me too, Winter. It could have been. I'm trying to remember my first horror. I didn't like it back then, and I don't like it now. I don't like horror at all. None. And Terrence always trying to get me to do it. Zack Snyder knows how to make great. He does too. I'm excited. What they say his Justice League is going to be like 4 hours long. Didn't they say something like this? That it's going to be like something crazy long. Mr. Nightmare videos are the best. I don't sleep watching them. Oh, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep at all with something with the nightmare videos. Also, sorry about FB messages flood. I'm bad. Like y'all might know, I'm bad. If y'all ever tried with the Facebook, I'm so bad at checking the messages and stuff. I'm terrible. I'll have so many because I run other groups like Facebook groups and I get tons of messages. So if you message me on Facebook, it's hard sometimes to get an answer. So I don't even know, Winter, if you message me, because I have so many backed up from just, that's why I said I have other groups, and not even, they're like sales groups of different things. I have tons, like I probably have about 20, 25 like groups, my Bollywood group, but just from different ISO groups, just tons of groups, and I'll get messages from all of them. So sometimes if y'all want to get me on Facebook, it's hard on the messenger. It's easier if you leave a comment. I'll check comments. What am I saying? I don't sleep. All right, yeah. 300 inspired by Bahubali many years before. I made a joke. You two laugh. It is too tough to make understand. But so Vicky said it's a joke, but we didn't get it. Too bad, because it was funny. That's what she's saying. She's like, I made a funny joke. If you would have got it, it would have been. I hate when that happens. When I make a joke and people don't get it, and I'm like, if you would understand why this is funny, you would be laughing so much right now. I'm with you, Vicky. I get it. No one can top Zack Snyder's visuals. Look, 300 Watchmen visuals for the DC films. They stand out. Oh, yeah, Watchmen, too. It's true. It's true. His visual style is unique and lends well to it does give a little comic book feel. I agree. I remember someone saying their celebrity crush was Megan Fox, but immediately changed their celebrity crush. Megan Fox looked like a younger version of his mother. He's got a hot mom then. I love Alien. I love to play the game Alien, Isolation, and set between aliens and aliens. So you're a gamer, Winter? I all know I can't get into gaming. It makes me sick and too many buttons. She used to look good. She just, and then is she still married to that guy from the 90210 with the Brian, got too many names, Brian Austin? Is that what Brian Austin Green? Is that it? Hi, Patrick. So look, I just said too many names. Hi, Patrick Michael Solomon, L. Bez. No more short hair. Deformed Lunchbox. Was that the name of the short? Many Hollywood producers and directors are planning to make a film on Mahabharat story, but it's a long story. It's almost impossible to cover. And because I'm like, how Bollywood movies are already 3.5 hours long, and they said it's impossible to cover in that. They might have, when they need. I'm gonna tell you, and I've said this for some movies where it's just too much to cover. Make a series about it. They should do like a whole series, because those are just as popular. You put something on streaming like Netflix. I know you can't release it in the theaters, but you put those on like a streaming like Netflix or one of those streaming services. The people would be into those. You know that. I want to tell that. I have to go soon. Look, I've been on an hour and 30 minutes, but I wanted to, Bahubali story, great. War. I'm telling you, make a series about it. Big gamer. Oh, video games. Bahubali is a mythical story. Megan has now the tape and it get out. Hi, Ashwin. I've seen some of your videos. Your reactions to them were enjoyable, especially. Oh, God. That's one of my favorite. That was one of my top ones. That one. I've seen the video. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it, Ashwin. No, I'll tell you the name of the short. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm not going to react to it. Scary movies of all 5 of them are so funny, just misleading. Their titles, they are already in Mahabharat. Oh, there's already a series. There are a lot of books turned into TV shows, Wheel of Time, Percy Jack. Yeah. Terrence, I'm going to go soon, but I wanted to end this and tell Terrence something. Because me and him, y'all might know that we are the biggest fans of the Cobra Kai series, right? Terrence, we love, I know I've been on an hour and a half, plus I'm coming later. If y'all want to join me for that, it's probably only going to be a quick 30 minutes with Tessa, and we're going to talk about Gerard Butler. So you know we're going to be talking about 300 at 2:30 Eastern p.m. That's in how many hours? Let me see. 4. No, 1:30. 1:30 my time, 2:30 Eastern. That's in 3 hours. So in 3 hours, we'll come back to do a quick Gerard Butler. But Terrence, this is what I want to tell you. Guess what I got? Season 3 screener up, and I started it last night. Yes, you know we love our Cobra Kai. When that first came out on the YouTubes, right? Nobody knew about Cobra Kai. Nobody. Me and Terrence knew about the Cobra Kai. We watched the season 1 on the YouTube Red. I even bought that for a month to watch it. Then when season 2 came out, I bought that for that month again just to watch season 2. But then it went on Netflix and everybody was like, "Oh, Cobra Kai!" And what me and Terrence was like, psh, "We've been knowing Cobra Kai for long. Y'all just getting into Cobra Kai. You just want to act like you just found out about Cobra Kai. We've been knowing about Cobra Kai for a long time. We right in the Karate Kid films, all of them. And then season 3 is coming out next month. And I wanted to reply to your comment that Terrence commented on my reaction of season 3 Cobra Kai. And I was like, yeah, we love our Cobra Kai. Well, I got the screener for Cobra Kai season 3. And I started it last night. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And it had me laughing. That's one thing about Cobra Kai. Like it's good action and it's got all that, the old Karate Kid feel. But then sometimes I will just crack up, especially when Johnny says something that he is just ridiculous and funny and it's just him. And I'm just like, oh, it had me cracking up. I just watched the first episode, but I think what I'm going to do, because it's released next month. I forget. Is it like around the 20th? I don't remember when, but it's releasing sometime next month in January. And someone asked, said, will you do like a reaction after every episode? And I was like, that's a lot. But since I got this early, I have time because I'll have almost a month right before it comes out. I think I'm just going to do I'll put the videos up when it comes out, like of every episode. I'm going to do a reaction, I think, after every episode. Oh, that's hard to say. Do a reaction after every episode and just release them like once it comes out, maybe a couple a day or something. But I'm so excited I got it early. I'm so excited. But now it's hard not to talk about it, Terrence. It's hard not to talk about it. It gained popularity on YouTube, but Netflix made the show bigger. It's true. And that's when it came to Netflix, we were like, we done watched those. Y'all just want to act like you just found out about it. We've been the OG loving the Cobra Kai. So Netflix, they gained millions more. Oh, it's true. Since you'll be leaving soon, I will go ahead and say, oh, Surrounded, bye-bye. Please take your, is that Sayonara? Is that how to say bye? Oh, Sayonara. Sayonara. I know sayonara. I just don't know how to spell. There are 3 big dancers in India. Ritik, no, it's Ritik, and Ritik, Vicky. Are you aware about the practices of Hinduism? I mean, I know some stuff. January next month. That I know it comes out next month. I just don't know the day. I know John Cena. Oh, he like Big Boss. Vicky just wanted me to say Big Boss. Do reaction to Govinda. I saw you put that up. Me push a sweat. Wicked. No, 10 more hours. Come back in 3 hours. Talk about Gerard Butler with us for a little bit. Tessa won't mind if you talk to me for 10 more hours. But I've been talking. It's been 1 hour and 37 minutes now. I got to go do some work before the other thing. I'll be back on next week, even though it'll be 2 days before Christmas. I'll be back next week. And until then, I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for chatting with me. You know it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to stop and at least once a week talk to my peeps here. Catch up on everything. And I'll see you later. If you're coming later. If not, see you next week. Bye, guys. Bye.